Everybody, I'm here with my figure update. Quite a bit to go through the past couple months. I've got a toy show coming up December 6th. I've got some decent money saved up for that. Gonna go with my dad. We go once or twice a year, so that's always a fun thing that him and I do. So I'll start off with this first figure. I used to have the whole figure line. I even had the costume. I really liked it. My dad picked these up for me. I used to watch on rerun on the Disney Channel the Zorro TV show and the movies with the new movies. And I love the show and I love the movie. The show is very expensive. I don't have it. But I beat the figures to heck. He brought home the whole set to me, the whole thing, which was awesome, including the costume. And it was such a great surprise. I remember being so happy, and these figures were so cool. But anyway, he got them in Big Lots years ago, and this is where this one came from, I can tell. And it's Zorro. This is the first figure out of the line, so it's nice to start off with the first figure. There's so many other great ones. The barbed wire Zorro, which was awesome. The chainmail Zorro. The Cold Steel one was one of my favorites. He had like knives you could put in his back, and he had the arm that would give him a toss. Great stuff. On the back here it shows the horses, and you'd set them on top of it and shoot the button, and they'd do a flip. Very cool. One of the bad guys, Evil Machete, and then the Evil Ramon. Just some great figure line by Playmates. So happy to have that. The next one is the Spectrum of the Bat, and it's Terror Cast Joker. It comes with a big piece of dynamite there with Joker's face on it, and a big old Tommy gun, which is really cool. I have a different colored version of this. This is a variant. I probably won't open him. Probably leave him in the package because I have one almost like it. My bank, him robbing a bank type of scene I have in my figure room, which I might show later on. Some of the highlights. I'm not done with some of my displays, so that's why I haven't showed many of them. Alright, this is the Batman Batlink figure line. This is Power Grid Batman, and you hold them up to the light and they kind of glow, which I can't really show that, but they're made out of like translucent plastic. And then I have Firewall Robin. Now if you know, Robin's not actually in Batman Beyond, but they made the figure anyway. Very cool. I used to have the Netrunner Batmobile, and that was translucent with lights in it. Very cool. I'd love to pick that up. And the next one is the Batlink Codebuster Batman. I really would like just the Batman Beyond figure, but these are just too cool. And I'm pretty sure these are made by Hasbro. Yep. Next is DC Universe Multiverse Arkham Origins Batman. This was on clearance at Walmart. I also got General Zod from Superman 2. And then Kenner came out with the Camouflage Batmobile. And I saw this online. I don't ever remember this growing up. But very, very cool. I do apologize for the lighting. It's starting to get dark out. It opens up. There's the Batman's in it. I'm not going to take him out. It's too much of a pain in the butt. But you open this up. And then this comes out and it turns into the Batwing type deal. Very cool. Just like the original, which I do have. But this glows up. I have black lights. This glows in the black light. It's just awesome. I'll have to show how it works. How it looks, I should say. Plus, It's just the front. But these, the rims, the pop tires kind of come out, kind of have like the James Bond type of feel to it. There's that. And then I have a 1960 something, I think 66, Stan Laurel by, this is kind of like the Larry Harmon comic book cartoon type concept. Very cool. Now we get to, I'll show you the packaging. I had to open them. This figure is kind of hard to find. It's the Elseworld Series 1 action figure. Thrill Killer Batman. There's the packaging. Show you the back. And he is right here, which he... There's his... There he is. Very cool figure. Kind of show you. Very cool. I like the flat black and the gloss that he has. Kind of take him off this peg. There's a stand. Very nice stand. Kind of glossy. Stays on the stand really nicely. But it's kind of two fists there, like he's getting ready to kick some ass. So, very cool. First off, we have... I have 5 Sideshow figures to show. And here is the Bride of Frankenstein's monster. I'll kind of zoom in to get him up close to the camera so you can see the likeness. Very cool. Kind of has like tethered clothing. These are the stands for the Universal Monster Sideshow figures. I wish they would have came with different stands, because sometimes they are a pain to, they like to fall over. This next one is Lon Chaney Sr., as is one of his iconic roles as the Phantom of the Opera. Very nice likeness. And I bought, he didn't come with a stand, so I bought one to go with him. He's missing his box and some accessories. He did come with the I dropped it. Violin. He's missing his mask and a few other things. The Don Juan book I think he came with. Oh, and the Bride of Frankenstein's monster came with bones for the bride. It's got a articulated jaw, which is really cool. And this just kind of has a hole in it. It sits right there on the bones. Next, we have the Son of Frankenstein, which is actually my favorite out of all of them. Another Boris Karloff. Look at that. Really cool. There's the arm and the fairy tale book he takes from the little boy. I think it would have been really cool to make like a Basil Rathbone figure to go with it. But very cool figure. I love the clothing, like kind of like a suede material. And this is like it's like a fuzz like it was in the movie. Very screen accurate. Set him right there. Next in line we have, I don't have the Glenn Strange one yet, but here's the Lon Chaney as the monster. Lon Chaney Jr. Very good likeness. I love the chains. They are plastic chains, but I think they're plastic. Maybe they're metal. Yeah, they're metal. And the cuffs are plastic. But I kind of want to show you, if I can get in here, the detail on the hands on all of these figures, the veins and everything. Very cool. Very cool figure. He came with, he did come in the box. He came with the notes and my memoir of Wolf Frankenstein and Diary of Henry Frankenstein. So very cool. And lastly, we have, like I said, I don't have Glenn Strange as a monster yet. I'm working on it. Bela Lugosi as Frankenstein's monster. Very cool. I can definitely tell that's Lugosi. Very great likeness. Comes with a stick. And he comes with The Secret of Life and Death by Ludwig Frankenstein. You can see that very, very coolly sculpted in the pages that are supposed to look dirty and dinged when they find it. And he also came with a nice stick of dynamite, TNT. Very cool. Now we all know that Bela Lugosi had originally turned down the part in the first Frankenstein, which I do have the first Frankenstein figure by Sideshow, but I didn't show him just because I've had him since forever, since he came out. But anyway, Bela Lugosi was supposed to, the part was offered to him to play the monster, and he turned it down. And I do think that was one of the big mistakes that he made throughout his career, because he played in a lot of B horror flicks. Not all of them are bad. He played in quite a few with Karloff, and then he did White Zombie and a few other. He did some great movies after that, but I think his career slowed down after Dracula. I'm not saying he did a lot of bad movies, but later in his career he did do some pretty awful movies. Obviously, the role ended up going to Karloff, which I think I'm glad it did, because I couldn't picture Lugosi in the first Frankenstein as the monster. Karloff did a great job, and they're both great actors, and I love when they pair together. In the Black Cat and the Raven and a whole bunch of others. Really good movies, and I think that's it for my figure update. I hope you enjoyed, and take it easy.